Hello, Mr. Beard here with your class recap for Tuesday, January 8th. A lot of what we did today in class was housekeeping stuff, getting a new seating chart, reviewing class procedures, um, and things that go along with a first day of a new semester. One thing of note, though, that I do want to cover in this recap is we got the directions for our first grade of the semester, which will be a group project. This unit that we're going into, the first unit of 2013, is nonfiction. If you remember, fiction means it's made up, so nonfiction means it's real. So nonfiction stories are stories that actually took place and are meant to be taken as real events. We're going to be reading a nonfiction story called Chinese Cinderella. It is a memoir, which means it's from memory. It's very similar to a biography of someone's experiences. And to gear us up for that, because it takes place in a different culture, in a different time, we're going to have a real quick research project over background information on Chinese culture. It is with a partner. Now, I allowed students to pick the partner of their choice with the understanding that it will be a group grade, and you want to pick a partner who is going to have a good work habit and you will work well with. I've got the directions for this on our class website here. So if you go to, again, Google Beard English 9 Block, I've got the directions. You can click on right here in the middle of the page, Chinese Cinderella Research Project, and you can go ahead and click on these, or if you so choose, you can download them by clicking the little arrow to the right here to download them as a Word document like you're seeing now. So students were put into pairs, or were allowed to choose the partner, but they were randomly assigned a research topic, and here are the topics. I'm not going to go through all of these because you have access to them at home, but students were then allowed to trade if they didn't like their topic, and another group wanted to trade. But as you're going through, let's say you had foot binding. Okay, let's say you were group 1 and you were assigned foot binding. What you need to do is use these resources, or an even better resource is Google, and then answer these questions, these discussion questions. Once you've answered these, you're going to make a PowerPoint with visuals. Foot binding is a very visual topic, and you can find all kinds of powerful pictures on foot binding. And you're going to make sure you answer each of these discussion questions in your group presentation. So when it says how and why did the practice of foot binding begin, you're going to want to make sure you explain that to us in the presentation. You don't have to type out these answers. You just want to make sure you answer these questions verbally during the presentation. Those are there just to serve as kind of a talking point, as a guide point for you to know what to cover as you're delivering your presentation to us. And students were allowed to take laptops today and begin researching these projects. We will start presenting these on Friday, January 11th. After we worked on these, we then went to the Media Center. Make sure you have an SSR book. And that is all I have for you today, boys and girls. Welcome back, and welcome to January 2013.